What matters most is finding your inner purpose. Inner purpose is aligning your life fully with the present moment, so that you are no longer out of alignment.
The key here is that you have to put yourself in a state where that's already happened. Because when you do that, then the universe just knows that's what you are and who you are, and things just come. It's easier. Having cash, having a dollar, having a number, that doesn't mean anything. But if you think about, oh, if I had that kind of money, I'd be able to put my kid in this school. Or if I had that kind of resources, I'd be able to give these kinds of gifts to people that I care about. Or I would be able to put money into making changes into the way that my community works. All of those things are real, and all of those things, notice, as soon as you think about one of those things, you can feel it in your body. You can be aware of it in your sense. That's the state that you want to be in, because that's the piece that's going to manifest into an attraction of the resources in the world, in life, that will allow that to happen.
If you want to attract something into your life, something good, something grand, something godlike, something prosperous, something of well-being, health, whatever it might be, if you want to attract that into your life, but you're talking about what's missing and thinking about what's missing, and you understand that what you think about is what expands, you will continue to expand more of what's missing, and you'll continue to attract what's missing in your life. I never talk about what's missing in my life. I only put my attention on what I intend to create. It's about practicing this idea of not putting your thoughts on what is missing and shifting it to, it's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way. 4 words, just get them tattooed someplace inside of you. Whatever it is that you would like to attract into your life, know that it's on its way.
You don't have to worry about
You have to pay your bills.
You have to pay your bills, but you don't have to worry about paying your bills. Anytime I'd find myself, in the mind worrying about something, I don't have to worry about this. I can either figure out what to do about it or release that thought. There is always only this one step, and so you give it your fullest attention. This doesn't mean that you don't know where you're going. It just means that the step that you're taking right now is primary. The destination is secondary. And what you encounter at your destination once you get there depends on the quality of this one step. When you do your best in any given moment, that is well received. Whatever you're doing in any given moment, if you do it your best, it leads you to the next best moment. So you don't have to worry about what's the next moment coming if you only do your best in this moment. This step is primary and the destination is secondary. And what happens is most people are living their lives as though the destination, the end, the end is what it's all about.
Yes. Life is always just this. It's always the now.
Success is a future event, and that the end justifies the means, but the end and the means are one. And if the means did not contribute to human happiness, neither will the end. So whatever the end result is, it's going to carry the energy of what it took to get there.
You determine what kind of future you're going to experience.
What happens is that you start elevating your thoughts so that the habit of how you think becomes more harmonized rather than a polarity with what you want to attract. It becomes harmonized with it, and it becomes your natural way of how you think all the time. Why wouldn't you say and just have it as your habit? With my luck, it'll probably show up faster than it normally does. Why not have that kind of a way? Because here's what happens. As you begin to shift the way that you think and have an anticipation that this thing is going to work out for you, you can only act upon your thoughts. And as you get these higher and higher thoughts, what happens is that the thought is now more aligned with what it is you want to attract, and then you start acting upon that thought. And as you start acting upon the thought that it will work out, that it's probably on its way, you start to see how this whole system all works. In other words, call it the universe, whatever you want, begins to conspire with you. It begins to act almost where you suddenly become a collaborator with fate. And instead of fate being something that just might or might not happen to you, you're in collaboration with what it is that you want to attract. That you change the way you believe about that, and you say declining is not a possibility. I don't think about what's missing. You don't put your attention on what's missing. You don't tell other people about what's missing. And you don't tell other people about what you can't do and what isn't working and how terrible the world is. And the great leaders are the ones who eschew violence. You have got to get yourself to a place where you don't allow yourself to have violent thoughts come into your consciousness. That means you got to watch the movies you're watching. That means the games that your children are playing, video games, have got to be monitored and removed when they have violence built into them. It means that you don't watch the news and you don't read the stories, endlessly reaffirming what a terrible place this world is. It is not a terrible place. It's a perfect place. It's a beautiful place. There are just some leaders who are connected to Tao and others who are not. And we can create the kind of world that we want to create when enough of us begin to say, not part of my consciousness. Nope, I don't buy gossip. No, I don't buy violence. No, I don't have anything to do with that. And you just turn the channel, you turn it off. And you don't have to fill yourself with that kind of energy. So you don't put your thoughts on what's missing. You don't put your thoughts on what always has been. You don't put your thoughts on what others want for you, unless you want more of what others want for you to continue to show up into your life. So that if you're having conflicts with anybody that's out there, you don't have to put your attention on any thought that is out of harmony with the relationship that you would like to have. It doesn't have to be. You can have a love story replace a hate story by just changing your thoughts in any moment of your life. Why not have a love relationship with your ex-husband or your ex-wife? Why not have a love relationship with your in-laws? Why not? Why not have it with everyone on the planet? Why not? Indeed, why not? Every moment of your life, this choice is yours. You can either be a host to God or a hostage to your ego. It's your call.